Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. I'm your English teacher Zia. Now, welcome to English Grade 6 video lessons. Students, today this lecture will be very interesting because we are going to learn that how we can use our thesaurus, which is a resource material for learning about the similar and the opposite words of one word. Now, this is our lecture number 4. We are on Unit 6. I hope that you have read it and you have enjoyed and learned so much from the lesson. Now, the competency is of vocabulary, and we are going to talk about locating, finding synonyms or antonyms. I hope that you have a good idea about what they are. Now, if not, then do not worry. We are going to learn them really soon in this video lesson. So, pay attention, and here is your learning outcome, the student's learning outcome that we are going to focus on and achieve it. It says, use a thesaurus to locate synonyms or antonyms. So we have 3 words over here. One is thesaurus. It is something like a dictionary. I hope that you have used once in a while. You have used dictionary, you quite own a dictionary by yourself, and it's like a dictionary. I hope that you have that you know about this. If you're not, then this is something new that you're learning. What we are going to do is use it to locate or to find what? Synonyms or antonyms of words. That's why this is of the competency of vocabulary. Let's see how we can achieve it. Here is your vertical linkage that you have read in the previous grade, the same SLO with a different variation. And now for your brainstorming for today, now buckle up. Think of a word you use often in your writing, like the word happy or big. How can you find other words that mean the same thing, which we call synonyms? Same synonyms, they're quite the same and they sound same for your remembrance. Or the opposite of those words, which we call antonyms. Now write down a list of at least 3 synonyms and 3 antonyms for your word. Now do not worry if you can't, because we are going to learn them. Write 3 words and write the opposite words that mean the opposite, negative. Or also write a word like happy and write other words that mean the same thing. Let's say I'm happy, or you can say I'm glad. And you can use these different words, like I use the word glad for in exchange of or in changing the word happy. Now let's do it. Do this very fast and come back really soon. All right. Now here is a thesaurus of Oxford Thesaurus of English. Now what is it? It's a book, or it can also be an electronic resource that lists words in groups of synonyms and related concepts or antonyms. Now, looks like a dictionary, right? But it is different. In dictionary, you find meaning, you find definition of different words and so much more. But in thesaurus, you find so much information about one single word, whether there are other words that mean the same thing as your word or the opposite meanings. So you can find 10s of 20s of them in a thesaurus. That's why we use thesaurus, because we want to increase our vocabulary and we want to use new words and we want to be good writers and good speakers. So that's why we take help from a thesaurus. Now your teacher, if it is feasible, can show you how a thesaurus looks like. You can get them one by one and just go through the pages and see how it looks like. Now why do we use it, students? If we have a dictionary that tells us about different meanings and different words, because a dictionary also has synonyms and antonyms, then why is there a need to use a thesaurus? because in thesaurus we can find so much more information about that one word, more than a dictionary. That's why we use our thesaurus. In a dictionary you can see the word's definition and how it is used in speech with different examples, and there are parts of speech mentioned with the words, etc. And when you want to know similar words, you have to look in a thesaurus. And sometimes a thesaurus also includes words with opposite meaning, which we call antonyms. So that's why we use a thesaurus. Now you can access the thesaurus, you can use it either in the book form in front of you, in the hard form, physical form, or you can use it online as well, which we're going to see in our simulation slide. I'm going to play that. I'm going to show you an online thesaurus. Now let's talk about synonyms and antonyms. What are they? Why are we going to find them? Now, a synonym is a word that means the same or almost the same as another word. Smart. Now, smart is a synonym for clever, and clever is a synonym for smart. So it means that I have freedom to choose either the word smart or clever because they are giving the same meaning, but they are different words. This is a synonym. And an antonym is a word that means the opposite or nearly the opposite of another word. For example, if I have the word clever, what will be the opposite of the word clever? If somebody is not clever, then we can use the word foolish. Now, foolish and clever, they are very opposite words. They are totally opposite in nature and in their meaning. And this is what we call antonyms. So one word can have 10 antonyms. One word can have 20 synonyms or 5 synonyms, etc. Now, we are going to find those 5 synonyms or 10 antonyms or 7 synonyms according to our understanding and according to our need. Now, thesaurus is a very big book. How are we going to locate our word? You have to go through them alphabetically from A to Z, just like in a dictionary. Then you find your word, let's say intent. Intent is an adjective. It is mentioned in the page of the thesaurus. And now here you have the synonym of intent. What is it? Now there are so many synonyms that I can see. Can you see 3? Bent, bound, decisive, determined, do or die, firm, etc. Now, which one is the synonym of intent that is pointed over here? It is decisive, which means fully committed to achieving a goal. Then we call that somebody is intent. The intention is to commit the goal and achieve it. Okay, now I want to show different word for the word intent. Then I can change the sentence. I can use another word in replacement of that word, and I'll say becoming decisive will require active conscious effort. Or I can say becoming intent requires active conscious effort. So that does not make any difference. Same words, but I have freedom to use more than one word, but the meaning is the same. All right. Now students, here is an online, it's a website, thesaurus.com, where you can find different synonyms and antonyms. Now let's, before the activity, let's go to the simulation link. I'm going to use it in front of you and show you that how you can use this website for locating antonyms and synonyms. All right. So here on your screen, you can see the website thesaurus.com, and here in the search bar, we are going to type our word. Let's say push. Let's search it. Now, as you can see over here, you can also listen to the word, the pronunciation of the word push.
Push.
Is it okay? Okay.
Push.
Yes, here.
Push.
All right. And then you get the meaning over here. It is a noun and it is used in the sense of physical force, pushing somebody, putting some effort and pushing them. Now here you can see all these synonyms in this tab, the strongest matches. All these are the words that can be used in replacement of the word push. Advance, assault, attack, drive, effort, offensive, thrust. And now, can we have some antonyms? Yes, the opposite words. Hesitation, idleness, laziness, discouragement. If somebody is not pushing themselves to do some task, they are discouraged, they are idle, they are lazy. And another antonym of push is pull. You push something like you push a door, and the opposite is when you pull a door towards you. So you can see these two, all these different antonyms. Here you can go to the synonyms and then you can see the antonyms. And you can see, you can search so many different words over here and locate all the synonyms and antonyms very easily. Now, you can play with this link, use it as much as you can, and make a list, a notebook, or a journal of synonyms and antonyms of different words, probably about your favorite words. Now, let's go back a little bit. Now, we are done with this. And for the classroom activity, what you're going to do is find the synonyms and antonyms of these words. You can use your physical thesaurus, or you can use online or in a mobile phone application. All right. Okay, now let's move to our worksheet over here that you can use. You have to find the synonyms and antonyms. And for your homework, you have to use a thesaurus to find 2 synonyms and antonyms for each word and write them down. These are your words, and you can find the synonyms and antonyms. If you don't have a physical thesaurus, but you have a dictionary, you can use it as well, and you can find the synonyms and the antonyms. It's just like the same thing, but it's better if you get a thesaurus or a school thesaurus of Oxford or Cambridge. Thank you so much, my dear learners. These are your resources for your better help and your understanding. And thank you for listening. I hope that we had a great and interesting lecture today. See you in the next video lesson. Allah Hafiz.